Hey guys, so I'm at Mamsha al Saadiyat, which, as you guys know from probably on my last video, is one of my favorite places to dine out and has amazing cafes too. If you don't already know, in the UAE there's a huge coffee culture. I didn't even realize how big the coffee culture really extended until I moved here, but there's so many amazing cafes for you to work, for you to just have a nice coffee. And so I'm gonna take it upon myself to show you some of my favorite ones. So I've started, as I said, here on Saadiyat Island, and one of my favorite coffee shops are behind me, Local, and that's where I'm going to be taking you first. So come on with me. So Local is actually a concept store. It's an integration of 3 different things in one location. It's a coffee shop, a barber shop, and an actual shop selling a bunch of different types of merchandise. It's pretty cool because they've got a bunch of different types of honeys, Aesop soap, and just a bunch of other goodies like candles and sunglasses too. Super good. Okay, so that's the first coffee shop done, and now we are heading to Ethr, another one of my favorite on this strip of Mamsha. I would love to know, with all my Abu Dhabi followers, what is your favorite coffee shop? Because there's just so many, to be honest, and these are the ones that I frequent and these are the ones that I love. But what are your favorites? Please leave them down in the comments. I would love to know. So as I mentioned, the next cafe is also based in Mamsha and it's called Ethr. Hi there, how are you? Wow, it smells so nice in here. Is it okay to sit anywhere? So as you can see, Ether has a very minimalist contemporary aesthetic. The view overlooking the sea from these cafes are just priceless. And much like Local, it also sells its own merchandise and showcases products like their coffee, wallets, jewelry, and perfumes and spray, which I was pretty crazy about. Is the smell in here these incense? Oh wow, which one is it? Oh, that one. Wow. Amazing. It's great. So it's like Ether's like a brand as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. So as you can see, also like a lifestyle brand, not just a coffee shop, which seems to be a common theme with coffee shops in Abu Dhabi. Right, thank you. So trying something a little bit different here, a matcha latte. And it feels nice and hot, which I love. Big fan of that. Love some hot coffee. Oh my god, that is so good. So delicious. I didn't have it sweetened at all, so you can really taste the matcha in it. And like I said, it's just so creamy, delicious. Yeah, like 10 out of 10. Wait, that was super lucky. I just Ubered and it was right here. So we are on our way. Let's go. The next cafe is Osk Croissanterie, which is based in Bateen, right next to the Abu Dhabi Edition, which is such a lovely hotel, so a great selling point. It specializes in croissants, and you can actually see them being prepared right in front of you. Obviously, the coffee is also really delicious and worth trying. There's a huge selection of croissants, both savory and sweet, and there's also more items on the menu. I ordered a turkey, ham, and cheese croissant myself because it was lunchtime. Honestly, one of the nicest things I've ever tasted. Probably the best croissant I've ever had. The next day, I headed across town to a different but picturesque neighborhood and to probably my favorite cafe on the list, Otaku. Hi everyone, so I'm at Otaku right now, which is one of my favorite cafes in Abu Dhabi. There's several reasons why this is one of my favorite cafes in Abu Dhabi, but one of the reasons, and probably the main reason, is because of the view. As you can see, we are facing the beautiful mangroves. The food is also extremely good here. I'm personally a huge sandwich person. For lunch, that is always like my go-to order, and the egg sando is so good here, and it's so cute. So here's just a little look of it. It's just so cute and it's so tasty. Besides the gorgeous view and setting, Otaku is a Japanese-inspired cafe, which you can see in its gorgeous interior design and aesthetic. I loved the Yayoi Kasuma artworks and just the general aesthetic. And like the other cafes, they also had amazing merch, and the pastries and the sandos are to die for. Something worth noting is they actually have another branch in Dubai, which is the first one that I actually ever visited, and it's also just as good. So for my Dubai followers, definitely go check that out. You will not regret it. So here I am standing in front of Otaku, and like I said, it's one of my favorite cafes in Abu Dhabi because it's got the most beautiful view of the water and the mangroves. So I'm just going to show you a little bit in front of me, and honestly it really is so beautiful. So here we are at the Secret Garden. Now I actually really want to tell you guys about this place because honestly it's like my little secret hidden gem. It's called Secret Garden, literally, and it is literally my secret. No lies. But the reason why is because first of all, it's in such a convenient location. So this is only like 5 minutes away from my house. I love this mall. It's got the Waitrose next door, and so I can just do a lot of my, I guess, God, what is the word? I can do a lot of my chores. I don't think that's right. I'm having like a brain fart. But anyways, yeah, I love about that. It's a very convenient mall, and also it's a great place to get some work done. So I'm having a hibiscus and mint tea, and it's so lovely. It's so calming. And it's great because it's caffeine free too, because if you're anything like me, you just cannot handle too much coffee. So I'm like a one coffee kind of girl, one coffee a day kind of girl. If I have any more than that, I just get ridiculous like palpitations and anxiety. I don't know if anyone else is like that. So as I mentioned, Secret Garden is a great place to work as it's got a nice quiet ambiance. It's also really pretty and a great place to have a tea, a mocktail, or some sweet treats with friends. And like the other places, as they always do in Abu Dhabi, they sell their teas, which are also really delicious. Next and last is Letto, which is actually owned by the same company as Secret Garden, and it's in the same mall too. Again, amazing sweet treats, but the best thing about this place is the most beautiful setting. Hey guys, so we're at the last and final cafe, and that is Letto by the Galleria. Letto's always been one of my favorite cafe chains. But like I said, not only do I find this area really convenient for me, but it's also extremely stunning. So just have a little look at the view. The outside overlooks the skyscrapers of the ADGM, and it's also situated on the promenade, which overlooks the water. A very interesting note is not only do they serve amazing coffee and teas and stuff, but they actually also have a license. So if you fancy like a glass of wine or beer, you can also have that too. So again, a very like diverse cafe. A lot of expats here, which is cool. Coffee with a view. Oh my god, the coffee is just delicious as usual. I highly recommend the mocha. I mean, it's my go-to order, but this is just like insane. What is your coffee order, by the way? Leave it down in your comments. I'm interested to hear all the creative different coffees that you guys order. So I'm sure you can see how beautiful it is. Maryah Island is just such a gorgeous place, and obviously it's the business district of Abu Dhabi as well. Not allowed? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so if you guys just caught a glimpse of that, you're not allowed to use GoPros around here. Oops. Even though I really don't understand what the difference between a GoPro and an iPhone camera is, because you're allowed to use an iPhone camera. Very bizarre, but just something that you guys actually should know is that people do generally have quite a big issue with GoPros and professional cameras in the UAE. iPhones normally perfectly okay. And with that in mind, it comes to the end of my video. You can see the beautiful Maryah Island behind me. But yes, it's just been an absolutely amazing few days going and exploring all the different cafes. I just heard screaming, like, I thought they were shouting at me. Anyways, thanks so much for coming along and exploring these Abu Dhabi cafes with me. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this YouTube video. Like, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. There's going to be a lot of videos like this, and I can't wait to go and explore more with you guys. So, yeah, thank you again.